Good morning and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today we're going to have a Marigolds update. In mid-May, we planted out French marigolds in 4 different locations and 4 different ways. Today we're going to compare how the same seeds and the same plants developed and grew depending on where and how they were planted. Now these two are a good example. They were planted at the same time. They were watering the same. I watered them every day. I do deadhead both of them. They're on the same feeding schedule of every 2 weeks, but they get different amounts of sun. This one gets more sun than that one. So they're 2 different sizes. And so this one also has less flowers. And I do deadhead the flowers. Now these plants are loving it here along the side of the house between the row houses. And they do get limited sun, only 2 hours a day, but they're still doing great. I also deadhead these every day. I water them every day, and these I feed once a month. Marigolds grow very quickly, and I suspect that these here have outgrown their pots because the leaves are starting to show some stress. So we're going to pull one up and see, and if they're root bound, then we'll put them out in the in-ground garden. Yes. Now, if I want these marigolds to keep growing and live, they're going to need to find a bigger home. And in the ground's going to work best for me right now. I could prune them, but because the roots are too crowded, they're just not going to grow. Now, next to these, we have marigolds in 2 of our green stalk planters. Same seeds, planting the same time, but because the pockets are smaller, the plants have less space. Of course, the top ones are doing best. They get the most sun. And the second tier, they're doing well too. But the bottom 2 tiers, they don't have any flowers on them, and they're stressed out. Now, every day I do turn this a quarter of a turn, so they're getting less sun, and they're more spindly, and they have less flowers. So this one's a good example. Today, the marigolds are facing the back. So basically today, they won't get any direct sunlight. The marigolds in the front are doing fantastic. I never water them except at the very beginning when I transplanted them. I never feed them either, but I do deadhead. In the very beginning, nesting, I think it was starlings, just kept plucking them clean of leaves over and over again, and one actually died. So I had to cover it with a net, and after a couple of weeks, they were big enough. I could take it off, and now they're doing great. I'm not sure why this one has gotten so tall. I need to prune it back. It does have flowers in the middle, but you just can't see them. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.